Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and Cards with Michelle. My name's Michelle Zanovich, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I start our day off with a little crafting and creativity at 8 o'clock, and on Saturdays, join me for Crafty Saturday here on my Facebook page, Making Memories with Michelle Irene, at 9 o'clock. Today, I am exploring more possibilities with the Gnome for the Holidays stamp set. This is super cute, and I am so happy that this is the one that I chose to start my holiday crafting with because it is so much fun. I love this little guy. I mean, who doesn't? And I think this would be a cute one to send to my niece and nephew because they are deep in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. And for some reason, this little gnomey hat with the snowflakes makes me think of a little wizardy gnome. I'm also using a couple other pieces. This is Designer Series paper from the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper pack. This is a 12 by 12 pack of nothing but snowflakes, and it's super cool. If you were part of my paper share, your paper should be here. Oh, I expedited the order, so maybe it'll be here today, and maybe I'll get a chance to cut it and get it out to you by next week. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right. So Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. I'm also using my favorite stamp set from last Christmas, the Perfectly Plaid, because I love the Christmas trees, and I just thought we needed a little something in the background. So let's get creative and make this super cute gnome card today. All right. I'm going to start with a piece of Designer Series paper. This is the thick Whisper White cardstock, which I use for all of my white bases. It measures 4 1/4 by 11. Now, I'm going to get a little bit crazy, and I'm going to add an extra layer. So if you look here, excuse me, little bee, you need to move. We have a piece of Balmy Blue, which is 5 1/4 by 4. Then we have a piece of Highland Heather, which is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then we have a piece of Whisper White, which is 5 by 3 3/4. I know it's getting a little chaotic. Not really. We just have some awesome layers here. And then here's that Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. Okay, and I love these pretty, like Northern Lights snowflake colors. And that's on the back. But today I want to go with pastels. All right, and so this is, what did I say? This is 5 by 3 3/4. So this is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Just subtracting 1/8 all the way down, okay? All measurements can be found later on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And I'm going to be a little bit, I don't know, don't be nervous. This should be nothing to make anybody nervous about. But we're going to take our snips and we're going to just cut a random line. I'm not rambling. I'm looking at who's here. I see Kathy and Priscilla and Diane. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to come up and we're going to just be random with, right? And look at that. Okay. Okay, and if it looks a little, you know, if you need rounder lines, come in, all right? I kind of like a roundy line here. There we go. And this looks a little sharp for me, so I'm going to come in here, and I'm just going to round that. Look at that, okay? Snow falls, if you're not familiar with snow, okay, snow falls in clumps. It doesn't fall straight, so we're going to have kind of a little roundy piece there. All right. So let's get all of our layers going on here. Oh, and the other thing I want to do before anything, right, is to get my sentiment stamped, because there's nothing worse than getting layers stamped, put together, and then realizing you've stamped crooked, and then It's better to just like mess up on one piece than all of them. Okay, so Holly Jolly Everything in Balmy Blue. Fun already. Ink. Once you put ink to paper, you're committed, people. All right? It's all good. So let's find, I've got my seal here. Pastel colors. These are nice. I've got Balmy Blue again. Highland Heather. Come on. Whisper White. And a piece of Snowflake Splendor. All right. I was looking for one of my dies this morning that would do a nice little swoopy here, but I couldn't find the one I wanted, so I just hand cut it. All right, and then that is going to go right here. So this is just a nice, I like all the layers. Not only does it give some weight to the card, but it is really nice. It brings the eye right to where you want it to go. All right, so that's going to sit like that on our table or our mantle. It'll be perfect. Then I have my little wizardy gnome here, and I'm going to stamp him in Memento ink. Okay, and then I have blends. Today I am using these blends. I have light and dark Balmy Blue, I have light and dark Highland Heather, light and dark Petal Pink, and Smoky Slate. All right, keeping in the same color family. Now, I wanted this guy to have a blue beard, okay, because super cute. And I do have my glasses on this morning, unlike the other morning. So I'm going to follow with the dark Balmy Blue down his beard. Okay, just come ça, meaning like that. Okay, and then light Balmy Blue, and I'm going to come in and do his beard. Why can't you have a blue beard? He's a gnome after all. Somebody on my YouTube channel said something about, or maybe was it on my YouTube channel? It was somewhere. Someone said that they thought these gnomes were a little bit freaky until they saw my card on Tuesday. So if I changed your mind about gnomes being freaky, good. There's nothing scary about gnomes. They're super cute. All right, so I just realized, leave it to me, that this little guy is actually, this part right here is actually his shirt. I didn't know that. I colored it as a beard the other day. So now, oh my gosh, so that little bit of color just right there and not a beard makes it even cuter. How's that possible? I don't know. All right, so I'm going to do a little stripey here with the light. This is light Highland Heather. And then I'm going to come in, here's dark, because it looks like he has just a little stripe there. And he's going to have dark Highland Heather shoes. And you know, crafting with me, I like matchy-matchy. Okay, so we're going to have a dark Highland Heather hat. You can color him however you like, but I do like, I don't know, maybe it comes from being so preppy in the 80s, but I love matchy-matchy, top to bottom coordination. Remember the 80s when like your socks matched your shirt, right? You had to have little bits peeking out of your Levi's. Was that just me? Did you guys do that too? The worst part was having to wear 2 shirts under your Levi's. I don't know how we ever got those tucked in, ladies. Okay, just add a little color here. And then he has those little peekaboo eyes, okay? Just poking out there under his little cap. Seriously, adorable. A little darker pink nose, because it's wintertime after all. And then a smoky slate bell. Now, I'm going to try something. You guys are sitting here with me. I'm going to try something that I didn't do earlier. And I'm hoping that it changes the way we fussy cut things. Okay, so on this little guy here, I fussy cut as close to him as possible. Remember on Tuesday, when I said to take that pool party and add the little accent? I'm going to do that today, only I'm going to use light Seaside spray because it kind of is in the same pastel colors. And I'm going to do a nice shadowy outline all the way around. And I'm hoping that this makes fussy cutting a little bit easier. Okay? Because if I have a thicker outline, all of these little difficult, it wasn't difficult. I'm not going to say it was difficult because I don't want you to think you can't do this. All right? You can do this. But like around the bell and everything, it was just a tight squeeze, a tight corner. And around his mustache and around his little hands. All right, so I'm adding that, and I'm not worried too much because I'm hoping that this gives me just a little bit wider fussy cutting area. All right, we're gonna try this. This is the first time I've ever done this. You know me. It's right. It's like when you try a new recipe when company comes over too. You really hope it turns out. My mother was always telling me, you don't try a new recipe before company comes. What if it doesn't work? Well, you don't try a new technique right here on YouTube or Facebook or whatever without trying it, right? Nah, live dangerously. Give it a try. I have to say, totes loving this. This is awesome. Why haven't we done this before, people? Look how fast that was. How quick, how easy. Okay, I'm going to call that the Lazy Crafter's Fussy Cutting. Because look, he's adorable, and it worked. Oh my goodness, I love it when a plan comes together. All right, I've got some dimensionals here, and now look, I've even got more room for dimensionals on him because I added just a little bit of space. Honest to goodness. You can thank me later for saving your life. I love the hearts. Thanks, everyone. I'll be here all week. All right, look it. He's super cute. Oh my goodness, stinking cute. And wait. Remember I said I had that perfectly plaid Christmas tree? I'm going to stamp it in Highland Heather. Why? Because if my gnome can have a blue beard, I can have a purple Christmas tree. Right? Holly jolly everything. And let's add just a little bit of fun on the inside. Purple Christmas trees all around. All right, finish this off. Excuse me. I'm gonna find my Artistry Blooms sequins here. Now there are some really awesome like balmy blue iridescent sequins, but I don't have them yet. They should be here today or next week. And of course, you know, I wanted them now, but I just didn't have them. So if you have them. They'll be super cute. If not, these artistry bloom ones are awesome too. Okay? So there we go. You can decide which one you like the best. I honestly like this one a little bit more. I'm very, very happy with how they both turned out though. So again, that's the Gnomes for the Holiday stamp set. This is super cute. It is going to be super popular, so make sure that you add that to your crafting list. If you read my blog yesterday, you will know that I have 15, actually scratch that, I now only have 13 bonus days coupons for every $50 that you spend at my store, which is Making Memories, makingmemories.stampinup.net. I will send you an additional $5 coupon for every $50 spent between now and August 31st. More information on that can be found over on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you Saturday morning at 9 for some more crafting fun. Take care. Bye-bye.